What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukishu. We are back with another Musume video. And in this video, we are back with Cheval Grand. And to see if we can get her to a pretty high rank so we can possibly use her in the upcoming CM. The inheritance swapped it around. Now we pretty much have it. Kind of spread out, but mainly focus on power. But I did want her to have some spread out a bit. And then for the card setup, it's pretty much the same as we've always been using for Cheval Grand. Just a 2-speed Dormente Kita card, Ramino Wise card, Super Creek Stamina card, or Ferv Guts card, and also the Ryoka friend card. But other than that, nothing really has changed. I did do a Doramente run not so long ago, and it didn't turn out well. She ended up losing in the Kika show, so for some odd, that's the first time I lost in the Kika show, so I was kind of surprised. On top of that, her speed was near maxed out, and her stats weren't that bad, so I was kind of curious what happened, but I just let it go, and now we're here. So I'm hoping that, in a way, from like the Dormente and Tachyon runs, probably even last week's Cheval Grand one, they didn't seem too bad. They seem like they're getting a little bit better, but we'll see how it is this time around. But let me see. Let me get the comments up. But first, let me pick an option here. All right. Comments are up. Pick the first turn now. First couple comments are going to be from Nova, but first let me figure out what I want to do here first. We'll do power, because power will be the one that will most likely probably give me the most trouble if I get all the other stats. So yeah, first comments, like I said, are going to be from Nova. First one says, quickly name all the Measuros. McQueen, Ryan, Dover, Arden, Bright, Ramino, and Palmer? Is that it? McQueen, Palmer, Bright, Ramino. Did I say Ryan? Ryan, Dover, and McQueen, Ryan, Dover, Arden, Bright, Palmer, Ramino. I can't think of anyone else, so I think it is just those. I don't know why, but I hope I'm pretty sure I got it. Pretty sure I did, so I'm okay. That was the first comment. Next comment says, I have to admit that I'm short on Umas, and yeah, it was thanks to the hiatus. There's the other factor that makes me have less Umas, and that is the RNG. Some odd reason, I always get the rate up Uma for the most part, and that's it. I don't really get off-banner Umas most of the time. It's very weird, honestly. So, what you're saying is you basically just get what you want, then. Because if you're only getting the rate up one, then obviously you're pulling on that banner, so you're just getting what you want. And they're not giving you any more or any less, I guess. It is kind of weird. Because you have seen it, you guys have seen it. I have obviously gotten a lot of off-banner characters. So it is kind of weird. Let's do this. About 10 days or so into the CMA. Yep, about 10 days? Yeah. I think we're less than... Yeah. I already forgot the date, to be quite honest, but it's around there. I'm feeling meh. Same. I don't really have anything set up, to be quite honest. So you're not alone. You're not alone. I have not been able to get a UE9 since Duramente. I haven't been able to replace or redo my Duramente because the one I did, that was a UE8, UE9. I forgot which one to be exact. That one doesn't have the setup that I'm using right now, and it has way less stamina, so I definitely can't use that one. I mean, I can, but she'll probably not do too well. Maybe. I want Vivlos to participate, but getting her up without her own card is kind of lame. It goes for all the characters we want to use with their cards. I will still rest here because I do want to use my last consultation, so whatever. It just so happens that a lot of the events I had just recovered my health or my energy. Why did I say health? Blue looks like it. I think we'll be fine doing red. Why is it always that problem? Side games be trolling and I'm angry. Or it just so happens that you wanted to... It just so happens that the most recent speed card was a Vivlos card. And it so happens that you wanted to use Vivlos, I would say. Other than that, yeah, it is kind of lame. They're just telling us to pull another speed card, if anything. Next comment says, when you mentioned Genshin Banner, I did see her name and I thought her name was Chloride or something. I'm like, huh? She must be really toxic or something. Nah. I don't blame you for thinking it's Chloride because it's pretty close. Nah, but it's Chlorand. It's Chlorand. She's a pretty cool character. Plus, I do like her. I do like a lot of the Fontaine characters. I'll do admit that. But no, she's not toxic. And the last comment from Nova says, for Wuwa, I don't know how to remember these names. I'm bad at remembering Chinese names as it is, and now you're giving me the English iteration. I'm just reading it the way it is. If there's a specific way I'm saying it, I just haven't heard it. But I'm just gonna go with however the game says it. So I guess when I do her companion quest, which yeah, I am planning to do it. Maybe it'll be like Uma where I won't remember Yinlin's name, but remember her as the whip mommy. Jian as the green dragon dude, and Rover as the hot traveler. I don't know how you're gonna forget Rover. You're literally... it's just Rover. Let's swap the yellow ones to blue. But other than that, thank you for all the comments, Nova. Appreciate it as always. Next comment is gonna be from... I probably should have done that instead. Oh well. Next comment's gonna be from Eugen. If you have the power magic card to swipe, you can catch up sooner or later and be up on the upper ranks. I don't wanna. I'll be honest. I kinda don't wanna. I am having fun with the game, so that's all that really matters. Like I said. If I really wanted to be like, the sad thing is like, even if I did want to be all competitive and all that, I'm not getting anything out of it. I'm not getting anything out of it, so I see no fun in it. So I think I'm gonna just keep having fun as a free-to-play player. But if you are in the path of free-to-play, well, you'll get in there in due time. Not if Nova doesn't get any off-banner characters. But that's also a good thing, though, that he doesn't get... It's a good and bad thing. It's a good thing because at least you get to use less carrot jewels in the overall. Bad thing is you miss out on some characters that you probably thought about pulling but didn't, because you were knowing Nova, because he did save up to like almost 90k if anything. So yeah, he probably missed out on some characters that he probably did want. So yeah, that's a good and bad. But in general, yeah, free to play, if you don't have as much as we do at the moment, you'll eventually get there. Especially if you're gonna pull more than us. So you got the faltering leader between your chaser, and you only missed out on the runners. Yes, I did. I did miss out on the faltering runners. Wait, why did you have to evolve the monopolizer? It became a debuff skill into the speed skill. Wait, did I? If I did, well, to be honest, one reason is most likely I wasn't paying attention because I didn't think... I think I said I didn't think this was going to be the Grass Wonder anyway, so that's probably one reason. I'll just clicking what I usually click, I guess, which is just tapping through. So I was probably just autopiloting, if anything. I probably even did it last week, to be quite honest. So it's kind of funny, but if I did, then it's most likely because I wasn't satisfied with the run, and so I just boop 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 boop, you know, just kept clicking. It's okay. It wasn't the Grass Wonder, so no worries. It's kind of like... That kind of reminds me of the first time I trained Wedding Amazon, and I had gotten my first UAF with her, with my first attempt. And then I ended up, and I was using her from mile distance, but I ended up evolving her, one of her skills, and it changed into a medium, just a medium distance skill. Yeah. It's not the first time I've done it like that, so it's all good. Except with the Amazon one, I genuinely just did it. I genuinely didn't know, because that was my first time running her, and the banner was recent, so I forgot what I forgot that evolve skill basically. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's most likely I didn't care. During the vid, hold on, give me a sec. I should be racing here. I'm gonna make sure I do a race, because if I don't, I'm gonna have to basically restart. Because then we'll just end the run here if we, you know. Sorry about that. During the vid, I trained Econo twice, and both runs retired during halfway, since pointless to continue. Though such a waste in terms of fan count, but I can't cover it later. Don't need to worry about your fan count. You do like triple mine. After that, I just randomly trained a debuff wonder, resulted to UE missing faltering chaser skill debuff. Well, you'll probably see it. Dang, you missed out on the faltering chasers, and I missed out on the faltering runners. It's all good. Other than that, thank you for the comment, Eugen. Next comment is going to be from Tanoki, and it is the last comment, if I'm not mistaken. Seems like it. When it comes to competitiveness, it's less about winning or losing. It's more of a showcase of skill, or to watch that shock and surprise. I guess it all depends on the person. I'm kind of a mix of everything. If I start talking trash, then that's how you know I start caring more about the skill and all that. So especially if it's getting heated. If nothing, if I usually get competitive if it gets pretty close, like the game is close, or like if it's sports, the game is close, I'll be more competitive than I normally am. Or if it's like video games, if it's like video games, then yeah. If it's a challenge for me, then I'll most likely be competitive about it, especially if I'm going against someone else. But if it's just, you know, just a simple, simple, nothing too serious, but I'm still kind of competitive, it'll just be about winning or losing. I can't really showcase skill or watch that shock and surprise if it's all just fun in games, or there's really no point in trying to, you know, go that far. Like I said, I kind of just hold back. It depends on the moment, on the time for me, on the situation. But for Uma, it is being told by UmaCore that this or that is not optimal and still hitting that UE Uma within 2 to 3 months. Yeah, you did hit UE pretty early after just starting off, which shows that you're good training routine probably, and also with the help of like the cards that you started off with, it makes a big difference. If you had started off not pulling for anything and all that, plus you didn't just go off just pulling from every banner and all that, you actually did save, and yeah, you actually did save and all that, so that makes a big difference. That makes a big difference compared to a different person who maybe have started at the same time as you, but instead probably kept pulling because they just kept wanting to pull for characters or support cards. So yeah, you just put yourself in a better position basically by going that route, which is good. Uh, hey, I just had to. Ooh. I realized I didn't do the consultation again. Did I? I don't even know when I rest, so I want to say I did just rest. Just in case I did, I'll do it right now, just so it's not stacking, but. We can do blue. Reason being is because pretty close. I'm fairly certain we already did the date though, so. Anyways, we've been there for a while. Same for other gacha games. Back in the Love Live School Idol Festival days, it's less getting T1 score on the leaderboard and more first attempt full combo on EX and Master Songs. For rhythm games, I don't care. I'm playing the rhythm game to simply just enjoy it for what it is. Yeah, that's just me when it comes to rhythm games. I can care less about the scoreboard and all that. But I do care about like if I can full combo or not, but other than that, that's a little too serious, especially for me, because that's not a competitive game. That's a rhythm game to me, in my eyes at least. It's just a rhythm game, nothing more than that. And then, heck, for Smash, it's picking Sonic and being a pain in the butt for my friends to play against, even if I lose. Sonic is truly a pain to go against, especially if you don't if you're not comfortable playing the game. You could say that you're comfortable playing a game, but there's just knowing how to play and there's knowing how to play. So yeah. It all depends on the person. But yeah, regardless, Sonic is a pain in the butt to go against. I wholeheartedly agree. Wholeheartedly. Red, we do need all this. We are doing one more race. But it would clear up all this. But this is... I can't pass up on this. We're just gonna have to make that up. I'm going for the... You already know just by me picking that. It's okay. Now that I think about it, you just picking Sonic and just being a pain for your friends. I don't know. I don't know how I'd feel. I think I'd be perfectly fine because I think I'll be fine. I'll be okay. Unless like you're really good with Sonic, that's a whole different story then. It all depends on how the game goes. I shouldn't rest here. We'll try that. We'll try that. But other than that, thank you for the comment, Tanoki, Eugen, and Nova for all the comments. Appreciate it as always. And also for the continuing support as well. Go Guts here. And I think that's pretty much it for the comments. Or there's more comments from Tanoki. I didn't know he was gonna add more comments because the gap was from the first comment to this to the next two were like 12 hours. So it kind of caught me off guard. But it's all good because we are still pretty much halfway through, so it's all good. Oh, please. I'm pretty sure we won the Satsuki show, so we should still be able to win this one. On top of that, we even got an S on both. Oh no, I accepted it. I just accepted the loss, the second place. Did I mean to do that? Definitely not. What? Yeah. That's a big whoops on me. What am I gonna do here? I definitely need to rest, but I also need... Well, since I already messed up this training by accepting that, I am just gonna do whatever the heck I want. I'll try to salvage it. There's no salvaging it. I don't like having it as a... I don't like having a loss. I'm pretty sure we all don't having a loss. Because we just want a clean run, but... Yeah. I think between Cheval Grand and... Or Cheval and... Tachyon. It might be Tachyon if I keep having these blunders with Cheval Grand. That's my fault, though. That's my fault. I'll admit that. But also because Agnes Tachyon also has the 4-star compared to Cheval's 3-star, so I don't know. As much as I do want to use Cheval, but unfortunately, all my attempts with her so far has been, well, besides the last week's, because I think last week's was the best one out of all the attempts so far. It's just, I wish I didn't. I wanted to see if I could win that, but it looks like I wasn't. Maybe because my Wise was low, so couldn't activate the skills that I already had. Maybe. You can do red again. Do I want to do red again? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, but The last two comments from Tanoki says, good to know. Looking forward to the Discord. Yep. I'll let you guys know whenever it's done. Or whenever I do make it. I just realized why my Wise is down, and it's because Ramino's bond is not there. This run has all kinds of... what am I trying to say? This run just has all kinds of things not going right. Oh well. Anyways, final comment from Tanoki says, yeah, we'll slowly build up what I have. I think I'm satisfied with what I have in terms of support cards. Probably will go for solid universal support cards, especially stamina and when they come out. Yes. Having some universal support cards would prove to be useful or helpful, because at least you'll be able to use it with any distance or even any position for Umas. I definitely do need a little bit more support cards. Kind of still a little bit more of an update, because so far I do have the Chaser Taishin. But then again, majority of her skills do only work for Chaser, so that's kind of the only issue I have with that one. Ramino, obviously, you could use her even if it's short distance or mildest, or not mildest, short distance or long distance, but you won't be able to use pretty much any of the skills, most of the skills, or the gold skill, if anything, because that's the most important one, I guess. But you could at least use her effect, which I pretty much did in the past. I need another speed card to replace Kita with, because obviously the Kita card is going to be, what, 3 years old this half anniversary. So I just been religiously using it because it was my best speed card. And then now it's just, you know, my other speed card along with Dormente. So it would be nice to get a better speed card, another good speed card. Maybe. No, I think I'll still go with Super Creep until further notice. And then Guts, I do have Orfurv. I just want to at least have one dupe on her, or one limit break on her, just so I can use her, and maybe have a little bit more flexibility for my for my friend card. Jeez. Whose unique is this? Is it Sirius's? Sirius's? I believe it's hers. With 800 meters remaining in the race, if you're in the middle of the pack, your acceleration will slightly increase. It will greatly increase if the race is 2,400 meters long. Ooh. And your top 3 in popularity. Ooh. I'll think about it. I don't know if I'll pick it, but I'll think about it. Anything else I can pick? We can pick the Doramente skill, why not? Moving on with Tanoki's comment says, but aside from the scenario card and particularly powerful supports on raid up, we'll be pulling for Uma. Although not too happy about the new scenario every 4 months change, hopefully it doesn't get too tight. Yeah, with it being 2 months earlier than normal, it kinda is. I don't see them going any less than 4 months. But 6 months was honestly perfect. 2 new scenarios every year. It's perfectly fine compared to 3, where I feel like they're just trying to push out content. See, that's what I was hoping for my, was it derby run, but I decided to press this button. It's okay. Other than that, thank you for all the comments, Sanoki, once again, and also to Eugen and, oh, every time, I should have refreshed one more time, but every time, one more comment from Tanoki. Okay, it keeps it amusing for me. What I mean by that, just entertaining. But yeah, hope you get better runs soon. CM looms near. I hope so as well, but I really messed this one up because, well, at the same time, my Wise is looking like a mess. So this is definitely not the run. So unfortunately, fortunately, this run is gonna be bad. But since the CM is really getting pretty close, I'm really gonna start and try pushing to go for the full 5 runs in a day to really increase my chances, cause it ain't looking good for my prep at least. So yeah, I might double down on training Grass Wonder off camera just because I feel like it'll be the easiest to get ready. It'll be the fastest to get ready. Pretty much trying to get all the skills that I want and high enough stats. Well, especially Wise has to be at 1200. But yeah, that's a plan. For me, honestly, a little surprised. I've actually been doing 5 runs on numerous days this CM, albeit I abandoned them when they become pointless. I don't blame you for abandoning them, because I would probably do the same thing. While previous CMs, I do 1 run per day. Then again, a mid-distance with 1250 stamina requirement basically makes this a long-distance training, which is one of the big issues I have, as you have previously seen from my long-distance training. And it's basically looking exactly like it, which is why I'm struggling. But yeah, heading into the last CM with UD, UE9, and UE5. So far, UE7, UE6, and UE3. Not feeling too good. You just reminded me that you got a UD before I did, so I think you're in better hands than I am. That's just me speaking, but honestly, you've gotten a UD before me, so I feel like you'll do a little bit better than I do. Or better than I do in general. I'm gonna refresh it. I'm gonna refresh it and see. Okay. I'll refresh it one more time later. But for now, once again, thank you for all the comments, Sanoki, Eugen, and Nova. Appreciate it as always. Looking forward to the next batch of comments and going over them in tomorrow's video. Do we need... Okay, we do. Okay, not that much. So we can be a little... I'll say a little more lenient about it, but... Well, Y is totally caught up, so that means my stats are just low. Especially my speed. Yeah, this one didn't really have any good, like, training stats-wise. Especially the fact that my Ramano card didn't make it to... Ooh, that's not good. It's not green. But my Ramano card didn't make it to Orange Bond by the time we hit the thing, so definitely missed out on some potential wise training there. I don't think I can do any training there, because that'll probably be like 20+%, so I don't want to do that. I refuse. Kind of thinking, should I really? Because I feel like I should probably try and train more of the like Dormente or Agnes Tachyon or even Cheval Grand instead. Because I feel like I'll need more chances with them compared to Grass Wonder. And then next thing you know, it's the other way around, so... Yeah, I think I'll focus on my two main Umas that are gonna go for the win compared to Grass Wonder. I think that makes more sense. I think that makes more sense. I'm still here sitting knowing that I lost one race. Because I accepted it. Yeah, I don't... Plus, I didn't get a green bond with, what's her name? Oh, with the chair... With the chairwoman. Or chairman. However you want to call her. Yoyoi. I didn't get her to... Was it green bond? So it's kind of... bad. I know her name's Akikawa, but I've always been calling her Yuyoi since the beginning. Let's see. Let's just do some wise training. It caught up to power. That's how you know we haven't been doing well. Overall. Plus speed should have been higher, way higher than this a long time ago. I didn't use consultation once again, even though I kept, like, in the back of my mind, I'm always saying I'm going to use it. I don't use it. But off camera, I do use it. But it's okay. This run was a dead run a long time ago, so it don't really matter to me. If it did matter to me, then that would be a whole different story, but here we are. Yeah, I've been having a bad streak in running. One, because of user error on myself. Misclicking and all that. And also not paying attention to the consultations. That's evident in this run, but that's mainly because I stopped caring about the run a while back. Hito, we had just gotten her first chain event, so our chances of getting Arcline Professor is kind of at risk. Yeah, a lot of things are not going right here. Although I do like the double S there with the medium distance and leader. I do like that. I wonder. I think I'm gonna try a couple Tachyon runs and see how I'll do. Tachyon is also the next video, I assume. Could just another rotation. Start the rotation again. Because I think we still have the banner out, so it doesn't matter for us. Banner will be here until when again? June 13th. So yeah, there's plenty of time. Plenty of time. Let's just change blue to yellow. Or yellow to blue, I mean. See how high this goes. I think I'll just do stamina, and then I'll just not care about stamina after this. Okay, now we can focus on the others. Do blue again. Oh no. Let's do yellow just to... I don't know why I'm trying to do this all like I'm gonna get a good run out of it. If I get the stats, it's just gonna be like the bare minimum. Especially with speed, because We wanted speed at what? 1700? Let's just raise power. I want to see if I can at least get all the stats to over 1200. That's at least second. That's not. At the very least, I can try and do that. Will I? Maybe. Do I think it will? Not really. Alright, the final few turns of the... what is it called? The senior year, and we'll be jumping into the Uro finals. Sorry about that. I got a text message. I had to just take a look at it just to see if he needed a response, but it technically didn't, but I still gave it a response. I don't normally get text messages as I'm recording because the time I record normally isn't the time when people are, or at least the people I know are awake. Because it's still early in the morning, but it is what it is. So I think I did remember I mentioned that I was probably going to an event next month, and I am. Only for one day though, on a Saturday, so which is June 6th, not June 6th, July 6th. Although only thing I'm not looking forward to is it being summertime. Other than that, I'm good. Other than that, I'm good. I thought about going all days, but I didn't think it'd be worth it. Especially since things will basically be the same all days except for probably like the panels and all that. And whatever other things. So, but I'm primarily there just to have a good time because this is also my first time going with my friends. Last time I went, which was like 4 years ago. 5 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago when I last went. Obviously I didn't go to because the whole COVID stuff, and then took a while to make a comeback, but I did. So yeah. It's gonna be my first time going with a few of my friends, and then my brother is still going as well. So it's gonna be fun. I think so. Primarily, I'm there for like the merch and the experience. Not necessarily like to go to panels and all that, but if they want to go to one, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. But other than that, I have nothing else planned in the future. In the like future plans. Doesn't seem like it, at least. Here I rest because I have to. Honestly speaking, let me see my power. My power and wise are the ones that are lacking behind if I want to get all of these stats up. But wise is understandable because I didn't really get much training off it. But it does have a better chance than... does it? I think so. I think so. Yeah, right now I'm just going for... I'm just going for... Just trying to get the stats above 1200. That became my goal. Because this run was a dead run. So let's see if we can do that. If not, it's alright. The only way I can see it is if somehow and some way we can get Wise to close to 1200 in one training, and we're like at 8+, so we're gonna need like 180 at least. 180, 170. It depends how high we are right now. Yeah, if you get 180, we'll be at like 1110. So yeah, definitely would do that instead. But it did not turn. It did not get any rainbow training like it originally did, because it did a bad job looking over it, the bond, at least watching the bond prior to it. So that's, again, is another thing on my end. So it's all good. It's all good. I might try this inheritance also with Tachyon. Because if I can get medium distance and leader with an S, why not, right? Well, it looks like power will make it. Power will make it, but not wise. Every time I'm always close to getting all the stats over 1200. There's always one stat that's slacking behind. But or or I almost do it, but it's like this where it's not that great of a run. Obviously it does look better than it originally did earlier when it was basically a C+ speed or B speed and everything else was like a C. I don't know. It was just... It was alright. Obviously, we wouldn't have probably needed to do all of that. What's it called? Power training? If we had done more speed training. Because then we would have gotten more power if we had trained speed more, but we didn't. We just simply didn't. Yep, we didn't get Arcline Professor, we didn't get Arc Maestro. A whole lot of skills that we missed out on. But it's okay. I keep saying we have time, but time is running out. Not gonna lie. Time is running out. Gotta figure this out somehow. All I can really do is just put more time into the game, to be honest. That, and I don't know, probably reconsider what else I can do, or who I should just focus on. I don't know. This is just a lot of things I should consider, because I want to at least get to like UE8, UE7 territory. That way I'll feel comfortable, because that's at least around the highest points. Well, UE9, UE8 being the highest. I want to say UE8 because I'm not sure about UE9. But yeah. Other than that, 1357 speed, 1278 stamina, 1220 power, 1245 on guts, and 1082 on wise. Like I said, it was pretty close for all of them to be over 1200. And then for our S aptitudes, I think it's the first time in a while, in a long time, or at all, that we got 2 aptitudes to S, which is medium distance and leader, which works out because it's Cheval Grand. So and there we go. That. I guess just that. And there we go. chances of it being a UE, well, it shows right there. I kind of, it literally is just a UE. So I guess you could say, I want to say just like last week, this run was okay, except we probably would have definitely done it if speed was higher and Wise made it. And if everything stayed the same, shoot. But hey, at least it wasn't a UF. It's my third best. Wow. My third best Cheval Grand. It's not that far from the second best one. But it is what it is. I don't know. You think I would have won the Derby if I had done it? And not, like, misclicked? Probably not, right? I really just need to probably just get as much skills as I can to help me out. Along with hoping that I get stats higher than I normally do at that point. Because we did win the Satsuki show and also the Kika show barely. Because we used the remaining blocks I had, but oh well. Oh well. Other than that, guys, that is pretty much it for this video. If you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can't, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Let me know how you guys are doing in the CM. I know, I keep asking, but things can change. Things can change, like I said. But yeah, let me know how you guys are doing in the CM. And also what you guys thought of this run. Obviously, this could have been a better run if I was paying attention more, or I didn't mess up the Derby, because honestly, I believe I still had a chance to beat that, to beat the Derby. And also, anything else you want to comment, leave it down in the comments. As long as it's appropriate, I will go over it. And yeah, with that being said, guys, tomorrow's video, Agnes Tachyon. If you guys want to see more videos that are not pretty Derby, I do have other games that I have played in the past, and also currently I am playing Wuthering Waves, so check that out. And with that being said, guys, thank you once again, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.